So, hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today we are talking about the BIPOC authors that I want to read. Like these books are the ones that are like the starting point, as I have called it. These are the books that have been on my TBR for a while, but also books that I have been really wanting to get to. And I've heard about them and a lot of different things, and these are kind of the ones that I have been thinking about. I don't have, I think one of them I own, like physically. And the rest are like ones that I have had on my Goodreads TBR. So yeah, this is kind of the thing that I really want to be focusing on. I'm not good at focusing on, the thing with me is that I usually only read what the book is about. And I really need to get better at, trying to read more from BIPOC authors. So basically this one, I tried to pick a little bit from different parts, some Asian, and a little bit like that, and yeah. But overall, I also need to say that I find things really difficult sometimes, just because some book covers, they maybe don't have a person on the cover, or yeah, sometimes you don't really know. So I have based this one on like the authors, just because I find that easier, and I want to read BIPOC authors. And then yeah, I'm not going to explain anything more, just because I feel like I'm digging myself a hole here and I don't know even if anything makes sense. So let's just start talking about the books. The first one is Never Let Me Go, and this book, it has a movie, and I have watched the movie, but I always wanted to try out the book. It's been a while since I have watched the movie, so I know like halfly what the book is about, but I'm not going to try and explain it, just because I am afraid that I will spoil something, just because I more so remember how it ends and not much of how it starts. But I do know that we are following, I think it's three different characters from like the same school, and yeah, I don't remember much from that, but yeah. Then we have Trail of Lightning. This book has been, a lot of people have been reading it and have been really liking it, so I want to try it out. And yeah, I don't know what this book is about, but if I remember correctly, Rebecca Roanhorse is a Native American. I think that's what she is, but I am really bad at remembering things. I cannot like remember things for a long time, so I think she's that, but yeah. The next one is Queenie, and I had this on a TBR like this year in 2021, but I didn't get to it, and I really want to, just because what I read about it, it seemed interesting, but now I don't remember what it's about. but I love the cover. You know, that's gorgeous. And yeah. Then we have the Boyfriend Project, and I have to say, if you know me, you know that I really love my romances, so I have been definitely trying to incorporate some romances in here, just because I know that if it's like full of like fantasy, sci-fi, and in those genres, I know that it will be a difficult task to, you know, finish it. So I have been incorporating some romances in here, and yeah, I really don't want to know too much about my romances, just because I feel like some of them are really spoilery. Some of them really spoil what happens in that, and I don't want to know anything. I don't even remember what subgenre it is, if it's like enemies to lovers or friends to lovers or fake relationships or anything. I don't remember that, but I really want to get to this. And then we have a faux love story, and the cover is super cute, and when I saw that cover I was just like, yes, I need to read that, basically. So that is what I will be doing. Then we have Starfish, and this one, I do know that Books with Chloe read and loved it, and after that I have always had that one on my mind that I want to read this. I haven't gotten to it, so I really want to try that one out, see how I like it. I know that I think she cried, so yeah, I really want to try this one out, see how I like it. Hopefully I will really like it. Then we have The Worst Best Man, and this one, a lot of people read it. I don't know if it was this year or last year, but you know, it is about these two people who are going to get married, and then kind of the best man kind of ruins the whole thing, and the bride really hates like the best man, and then they have to like work together or something. So it sounds like really good, and I really want to try it out and see where this wild ride is going to go. Then we have Long Shot, and you know, this has been the one that I have been wanting to read for such a long time. I obviously want to try and get into Kennedy Ryan. I do know that she has a lot of different books, and yeah. So Long Shot, it has been like really raved about, and I think that that is like my starting point for Kennedy Ryan, and then, you know, moving on to other Kennedy Ryan books that she has written. But I kind of don't want to know, just because I like to go into everything blind. So I am surprised, just because this book is so popular that I don't want to know anything, because if I know things, then I think I might, you know, get so hyped up that I won't like it. And then we have The Merciless Ones, and this is the second book in this series. I read the first one, The Gilded Ones, and I loved that book. The second one came out, I think it came out this year, and I need to read that book, so I put it on this list just so I am going to get it. I read The Gilded Ones in two sittings in the same day, and it was just so good. I really loved it. So yeah, basically The Gilded Ones is about this girl, and she lives in this village, and when they are, I think it's 16, they basically does this blood thing, and basically these girls' blood runs gold, which basically is like a impure thing. So basically she's imprisoned, and there she meets up with this woman. She says that I will get you out of here and take you away if you join the king's army of other girls like you. So that is kind of the story, and I loved it, and I need this next book. Then we have On the Come Up. I have been, I loved The Hate You Give, and I really need to get to On the Come Up so I can get to the next book that she wrote. And I bet she's going to, have a book out any minute now, But I really want to get to On the Come Up, and I have this on my physical TBR. This is the book that I have on my physical TBR. I think I am definitely going to, listen to the audiobook and read at the same time, just because I think there are some raps in here, and that would be really great to don't have, getting that read up. Then we have Upon a Burning Throne, and I think this might be set in India or something, and I really did want to try and have some different places on this list, and not only white boring people as I have on a lot of other lists. But yeah. And the last one, I don't know much about Upon a Burning Throne. I think it's a fantasy. I don't fully remember. Then we have The Wicker King, and from what I've heard, people, when you begin it, you don't understand a thing, and basically the physical book, as you kind of get further into the story, the like pages get like blacker and blacker. So I don't know. But yeah, that was all. This is the starting point of the BIPOC authors books that I have decided for this year. I have been trying to incorporate some BIPOC authors in my other lists, just because I want to read more of that. That is a goal of mine, but you will get to see that later, I think. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!